Hey guys, so I got a request from Erica Anders 23, I think that's how you pronounce it, sorry if it's not, to do a video on my braces because she's getting hers on in October, and she just wanted some advice, some. Sorry. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, she's getting them on in October, and she just asked me and sent me some questions and stuff, so, yeah. First, these are my braces. I'm on I use my webcam, so I'll try to show them as best as I can. So as you can see, each tooth has these things on them, and those are called brackets. And each tooth has them. If you have all your adult teeth, your orthodontist will determine what teeth to put brackets on, because it depends on what's wrong. If you have spaced out teeth and overbite, it depends on what you have. So your orthodontist will determine what teeth need your braces. But if you have baby teeth, they'll most likely not put brackets on them. Like an example, on this side. See how I have a space right there, and that tooth does not have a bracket because that is a baby tooth. So I gotta lose these two teeth, then they're gonna bracket them, then I'll have a full set of braces and I can get them off sooner. So I'm kind of trying to get those two teeth to fall out. So that's how it works, and how they attach them. I think that was one of the questions, like how they're put on. I don't know, I'll come across it when I'm reading them. But what they do is they mix this, like, cement, I guess you could call it. It's not real cement, but it's hard and it's sticky and it's durable like cement. And they put some of that on the bracket, and then they just stick it on your tooth and dry it with this light for about 60 seconds. And they'll do that to all your teeth. And then in the back they put these certain kind ones so that when they thread the wire through your braces, they can hook them in the back and it'll be fine. And also the colors, as you can see, this one's purple, so it's more noticeable. The colors, they're actually tiny, tiny, like that big, right there. They're tiny, tiny little rubber bands, and that's what keeps the wire attached into the bracket. Now, my orthodontist, every time I go for a visit, which is once every month, I get to change my colors, but I don't know how some orthodontists work, but that's my orthodontist. And I do have rubber bands, but I don't have them in right now because I have to show you how I put them in. So, yeah. So let me just start with the questions she asked. Okay. The first question is, how long have you had your braces, and what type are they, metal ones or clear ones? And how long do you have left before they come off? Well, I have had my braces for a year and 7 months, and I have metal ones, and I get them off in April. Well, that's when I'm supposed to get them off, around then. So around April is when I'll be getting them off. Okay, 3. Do you need elastic bands? If so, can you show us how to put them in, and how hard is it to do so? That's the first one. Okay, yes, I need elastic bands. The elastic bands are for people who have an overbite or have a bite problem. If your teeth are spaced out, you probably won't have these, but if you have a bite problem like me, you will. And mine come in little bags like this, and I kind of have to hurry up because I'm running out of time. This might have to be 2 parts, but this one is already open, and I'll show you. They're really tiny, so you have to be careful not to drop them. Okay, so these are the bands. They are tiny, tiny, tiny. They're really small, so you have to be careful. And, okay, how to put them in. This is how I put mine in. It depends on your bite, what's wrong with your mouth. Your orthodontist will give you a mirror, and you can watch her put them in, and then she has you practice, or he has you practice while you're there, so if you make a mistake, they can correct you. This is how I put mine in. See these two right here? See how it goes up? I don't know if you can see this. Well, there's a little hook that goes up, and then there's two on the bottom here, right there, and they have little hooks that go down. So what I do is I hook it on the top, like that, and then I go down here and around and hook them on the hooks, and that's how I put mine in. So that's how I put mine in, and then show some up-close views about how they look on both sides. Okay, let me put the other one in. Okay. Okay. Maybe you can also show us the hooks they connect to. I already did that. And if you can connect them in different ways. Okay, yes. You can connect them in different ways, and this is how my friend wears hers. She hooks at the top, and then goes on a diagonal to the back like that. And that's the only way I know how to wear them. I know some people who wear them like this, and just connect straight down. But that's how I wear mine, in like a triangle. Okay. So, she says that her orthodontist says she'll most likely need them. So, yeah, I'll kind of elaborate on this more. So that's how mine connect, in sort of like a triangle. And then let me see if I can get one more question. The fourth question is, can you show a long close-up about how your smile looks with your braces? Okay. Actually, this is how I smile. But I was kind of just trying to show the bottom too. Then maybe talk about how they look, and if you don't mind them at all. I'm scared how they'll look on me, but some people like your look. Okay. So, yeah. I actually don't think they look that bad. I don't mind having braces. I do mind the part that you can't chew gum. But I chew the little Orbit pieces, like the sugar-free gum, I think you can chew. Well, my orthodontist told me I could chew that. So, you can't eat Sour Patch, anything with caramel, like Milky Ways or Twix bars. Sorry, but you can't have those. Popcorn you can't have because of the kernels. Anything sticky or hard, like nuts, you cannot have because actually it'll break the bracket. Like it'll detach it from your tooth so you can wiggle it around. I had 2 of those on my last visit because I was chewing on a pen, but they fixed those, so I can't really show you how they're loose. I don't know if I really say they look good. I mean, I think they look alright. I don't feel embarrassed with them on. So yeah, and I'm already at 8 minutes. Okay, so I'm just going to stop this video here, and I'm going to make a part 2 answering the rest of the questions. So I'll put the link to part 2 in the sidebar. Don't forget to go check it out. And yeah, I hope this has helped you so far. And please watch part 2 because it's probably going to be just as important as this part because I'm answering the rest of your questions. So, yeah.